Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to Flaccid
Hello, everyone.
Entertainment. Today we are ranking the worst video game covers of all time. If your favorite's on here, it's bad.
Maybe not the worst of all time.
Not all time. We just picked
Worst
ones
of
that
all
we
time.
don't.
There
Literally
are some that
worst.
are probably worst of all time. There are some that are just not our favorites. They're very bad to us.
Some
We
might
just
be
picked these.
specific, like I have a specific problem with this,
Yeah.
or something like. We might even
Yeah.
defend some of them. We'll see.
So
Now,
Yeah, I'm seeing some interesting ones on here.
so
Yeah.
first one.
Ooh,
That-
that's
Why-
gross. That's
we had
nasty.
this. We had this.
Okay,
So-
I'm glad this one got put on here. Carter,
I
you,
hate his nose.
who did this, by the way?
This is mine.
Okay.
My thing is I'm actually gonna defend this a little bit. I think
Really?
without all of the text, I actually really like the art
So
itself.
that's the thing. The text is there though. All this is on the box.
Oh.
So
Every box is like this?
yes,
Every box
Yes,
is
Yes.
like
this
that.
is the game.
That
10
is
out
wild.
of 10 is bigger than the logo itself. So keep
I
that
really
in mind.
love.
I hate it so much.
I
My
really
favorite
love
game.
that, like
10 out of 10.
G4.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's my issue with it. That's why it's so bad, is because of all this shit. If it was just this and this, it'd be great. It'd be awesome. But
You
it's
know what
not.
kills me? It's
Yeah.
like
Why did
when this
someone
game
tear?
came out.
Why did someone tear it open?
When this game came out, there was no guarantee some of these sites or whatever were even going to exist in 5-10
Yeah.
years.
Is,
Like G4,
is Game
G4
Pro
doesn't.
even a thing anymore?
I don't know. G4 isn't. So
And look at
I-
this.
Yeah,
Expires
Pro has
March
shut down.
31st, 2013. So
That's
this is
on
just
the box,
fucking
dude.
useless now.
I don't know. I still kind of like this art.
I love
I
the
think it's
contrast
funny.
of red and white.
So
I know
I-
I'm insane for
The
that. but-
colors are nice. Yeah, the contrasting, very nice. I do have to say
Yeah.
that. But
The-
it's
the
so
fact that-
bad.
Yeah,
I think
again,
depicting Batman being hurt and like rubbing his nose with blood, like I think that's an interesting choice. Um,
I think it's fine. I think it adds a certain amount of red that they were lacking before they added all of these words.
yeah.
The fact that it looks as good as it does, despite being so terrible, is astounding. That's what I have to say.
I'm willing to put this in S of the worst. Like it's not bad.
yeah, how are we ranking these,
Oh,
by the way?
Yeah,
I
how
think
are we
we're-
ranking these?
No, I
Should S be the worst?
I think S should be best and F should be the worst of the worst.
I think we
Okay.
should continue from
Yeah.
last time. The best go
Yeah.
in
Okay, let's
S,
do
the
that.
worst go in F.
So
And I'm fine with this
It's
being
an
S.
Yes, this is S.
It entertains me. It
I-
stands out.
I think this is awful. I think this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Sorry,
it's so
it's
much
fucking bad, but-
garbage. Like, I put it
Literally,
in D or
I-
F. It is so bad.
Graphic
Literally from
design
the-
is my passion.
But it has redeeming qualities. Ricky.
look,
the art
no.
is good.
10 out of 10 in quotation marks is like a quarter
That
of
makes
the
you
cover.
want to buy it.
A
It makes you
quarter.
want to buy it,
A
Ricky.
quarter
It's-
of the
5 out of
cover.
5.
It's
One of
10
the
out of 10
greatest
game. What do you
games
not
ever made.
understand?
Period.
And you get free Xbox Live, Ricky.
expires March 31st, 2013.
What's the most crazy part is like Arkham City is not worth all this. Bro.
Oh,
It is
that's-
not
it's
that
so
good,
not.
bro.
Oh, no, that is not
We
free
need this
Xbox Live.
information on the box. How else would people know that this game
Yeah.
is 3D compatible?
This is some crazy glazing.
Yeah, this for me is D or F. I hate this. I hate it.
I like that
Okay.
we have Game of the Year edition and Game of the Year from
Because I know what's coming. This is going in S for me.
One of the greatest games ever made.
Made.
Period.
Period.
Ricky, compared to some of the other ones,
G4TV.com.
compared to some of the other ones coming up, I can't put this anywhere
No,
but
but
S
this
because
is
it's
still competent in some ways.
But
Like,
this is so bad, dude.
Exactly.
It is, but we know what's coming, Ricky.
Ricky, we
Okay.
can move it
All right.
later
What
if
what
we need
what,
to.
where do y'all want it?
I'm S.
How are we ranking things again?
The worst of
S
the
S
worst.
is still the best.
The worst of the
S is
worst
still
are in F.
yeah. So if you think something's bad, lower it goes.
I still think S.
S.
Yeah, I think when
This
it
is
comes to
an
bad
S.
box art, yeah, this is S.
I don't think we're gonna get better than this. I think everything
free to
else
throw
is
it in
gonna
A.
just fucking
So-
suck.
I think 3 S's and then lower is probably A.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, who put fucking Bioshock Infinite?
this is mine.
Bioshock. Huh.
Okay, for what this represents, F.
Really?
That the
This-
issue I have with this cover, Booker, the main character, how he looks. This is just man with gun. This is irrelevant. They
This
could
is
have done so much
Man
other
with
shit.
Gun cover.
They could have did the Songbird. They could have did Elizabeth. They could have did Columbia. Like they could have done anything else, but they did man with gun.
Yeah,
there
this
is,
has, like-
there
this
is
has,
a
like-
redeeming quality here. There is a redeeming quality.
And
The American
what is
flag burning in the background is something.
based.
It
It's
is something.
still just like
But
this.
here,
When I think about men with gun covers, like this is the one I think about.
The first
Especially because like this is a Bioshock game. Like
Yeah,
this is a
this-
game in which you're supposed to kind of meet us with like interesting settings, interesting ideas about like America and capitalism, and
no, can we?
that's just a guy with a gun.
You gotta
Let's-
realize Bioshock and Bioshock 2 had big daddies on the front, a big daddy and
Yeah.
a Rosie. Like,
No, yeah,
and that
compared to the
yes, like those are so interesting and so intriguing. That's the reason I got those when I was a kid. This, if I didn't know what Bioshock was, this would just like it's just some dude with a
Yeah.
with a shotgun.
I have 3 separate things to say. First of all, they could have like put a floating city on the cover. That would have been cool, or whatever. Like the setting of freaking Bioshock Infinite.
They have an airship.
Secondly,
I never knew that.
secondly,
I never knew that was there.
the burning flag is in a way that it looks like the guy is like pro-America, and it's like, yeah, the flag's burning, but he's there to defend it, which could give like the total wrong impression. Like someone wouldn't see that and be like,
Cringe.
oh, this is like saying something.
You know, see here's
Thirdly, hold on, last thing.
Okay.
This cover is everything the Fallout New Vegas cover wasn't. Like this is everything going wrong. This is just bad.
Yeah.
I think there's like a really big missed opportunity here because like just knowing some of the stuff in Bioshock Infinite, you could have had like a really good cover. You know, you could have had like Elizabeth sitting on top of the Songbird, like
Yep.
looking out across the city with like
Yep.
interesting architecture. Could have been like drawn, maybe even painted. You know, you could compose it like this maybe, and
Oh
it would have
my
been
God.
great.
You just put the fucking FF6 cover again.
You should have put the Shadow the Hedgehog cover. That
So,
would've gone
coming from
on
someone
over.
that has never played Bioshock, who doesn't know anything about the story really, this just doesn't look like bad art.
Mm.
It's just
like
yeah, it's man with gun. It doesn't look like great art, but like I don't
Yeah.
know anything about the game
Like even
other
You
than
don't know
what the
anything
other
else.
two, other than what the Bioshock 1 and 2 looked like, the box arts, because I've seen those.
but also like like if you saw this in the store, like nothing.
I like
well,
the
it's
colors.
not terrible. It's not terrible, but also nothing's convincing you to buy it. Like unless you
just
want a
don't-
shooting game, I guess.
Like y'all know it's bad because y'all know the game, but to me, I don't know the game, so this just doesn't look. This isn't bad to me because I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it other than
Like,
y'all telling me.
for me, even beyond the game, it is more like what it represents to me.
But I don't think about what it represents. I just look at this and I'm like, oh, that's art.
I'm still.
Would you
I
say-
will say it's like B or C.
Would
This
you say
is-
its appeal is mid? At
This is
least?
D.
This is A for me.
F.
Like, I put
I would.
some fucking shit in there. Okay, like you need to save your F for like the real garbage.
I'll,
C.
Imagine
motherfucker,
Imagine
I'll rate it
Dragons
what I
House
want to
cover.
rate it, and this is a D.
Ricky knows what's coming and he's still putting it there.
I have
I
to say,
say B or C. I say B.
I have to say, those logos are so right. This really is irrational, and 2000 games look like it.
Yeah, I gotta go A. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Well, okay, everyone just say their rankings again.
It's a C
B.
for me.
I did A, Carter.
F.
I'm gonna go F
I
too.
think that's a C. I think that's a C then.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is
guys.
this? Oh, I
Oh,
know
boy.
this. This is gross.
Now listen.
This is nasty.
What?
This is why I said y'all
No.
had to save your F.
And the stupid title is. Oh, I hate it.
Okay. I'll defend it on
S.
one
S.
front.
S. S.
No way, Carter.
No.
I'll defend it on one front. Because it looks so silly, someone could buy this out of curiosity. Like, that looks funny.
That is what they're going for, but
That's
it didn't.
it.
It didn't
That's
come
the
out
only
very
It's
well.
horrendous.
That's the
It's
only
horrendous
reason
looking.
I couldn't give it an F.
Does
I would give
anyone
it a
know
D.
anything about this game?
You put this in the wrong tier list, Casey.
No, I put it there.
Oh,
was
okay.
It sounds.
Yeah, this isn't my
Ransom,
choice.
You put that in the wrong tier list.
Is that supposed to
Ransom.
say? Is that supposed to say like checkers, like the game? Is it like a brand? Is it a slur?
That doesn't
like,
say
what is
checkers.
this?
That's cheggers.
I know.
I imagine it as the man. That his name is Chegger.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no, it does have an apostrophe. His name
Oh.
is Cheggers.
This is like Leisure Suit Larry's
Wait.
worst brother.
Okay, stop all your thoughts. Look at the buttons on his shirt.
Yeah. Okay, so James,
Why
those
do
are
you
two
guys hate
pockets.
this?
Those are two pockets on the side. That's why the buttons
But
are there.
I-
they're
I- it
placed
looks
so
bad.
weirdly.
Horrible.
It is really weird.
You can't tell me this is appealing in any way, shape, or
Look
form.
at his arms and hands. Like his hands. Look at his fingers.
This
like,
is F. This is F.
This is
Ransom, this game was licensed by Nintendo. Are you going to disagree with
He
Nintendo?
has a receding
yeah,
hairline,
bro.
and they drew that in.
I literally don't know anything about this
Dude,
game. or
look
what
at it. It has the, like, is it called a widow's peak? What is
Yeah.
it called?
Kakarot,
This is
Vegeta
making a
when
video.
70.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, this is amazing. In all serious
Oh.
F.
It's F. It's
So F.
That's a D for me.
I hate everything about this.
If this cost $60, you wouldn't in your lifetime buy it.
There's no way that can cost $60, bro.
All right,
$15.
so this next one had to have been a ransom choice.
It
I think
D
F.
or F.
F. We had enough Fs, I think.
Yeah.
Ransom, this is you, right?
It is. It is.
Why?
It's nothing. It's
something.
It's actually nothing. It is one thing, and it is Goku.
Yeah, it is nothing. This
It's-
this communicates really nothing about the game.
Goku flying at me.
They advertise this game as you can now experience the entire Dragon Ball storyline or Z storyline in video game form, and this is the cover you go with: orange, nothing background, and just Goku on the front. Like
They
it's-
definitely missed out on a lot of opportunities doing this.
This is like it was either this or the Spider-Man cover. Like the
I
Spider-Man
just,
PS4
I don't
cover.
think
Like,
it's bad enough to
nothing.
put it in the worst of all time.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the worst tier, but here
Yeah.
I have a thought, Casey.
I put it
pretend-
here because I wanted to show. I hate
Your
when they
hate for it, that's why you put it here?
Yes, I
Yeah.
feel spite for this cover.
Casey, I
Oh,
want to
fair
say
enough.
we made the point before that like there's no bias. Like, of course, we all know who Goku is, but like some people who
Well-
don't like watch anime do buy these games. Like people like see a Sword Art Online game and they're like, "Oh, cool, guy with a sword and a fantasy. I like that
So,
box art. I'll buy this."
James, you
This
mentioned
isn't
the no,
convincing anyone.
you mentioned the no bias thing. This tier list is about bias.
Yeah, so I guess.
James, actually, so you're wrong. This cover probably did convince a lot of people because Goku is on the cover.
But no, that's what I'm saying. That's its only selling point. If you don't know who Goku is, if you don't know
But
who Dragon Ball is,
everyone knows who Goku is.
no, there's people who don't care or don't know
So
about Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna agree
Zero
with
is
Carter on this one. I think the majority of people know who Goku is.
I think Sparking Zero is infinitely better than this one.
Like people who don't know
Um,
anime know Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, Ransom, I would disagree.
That's
like
insane.
I think this is a better box art
You
than
can glean
Sparking Zero.
something from fucking Sparking Zero. That it has the super characters. At the very least, you could do that. This is nothing. This could
This
be
feels
sagas.
cleaner.
This could be fighters. This could be
If you know what Dragon Ball
cleaner,
is-
because
Alright, so
they
this is
whitewashed
just
it with the
S.
This
fucking
is S
soap
for me.
bar.
It's not bad.
Like honestly, I kind of just wish that instead they could have just copied one of like the iconic volume covers for Dragon Ball Z,
Oh,
Yeah,
see that
like
would have
from
gone
the
hard.
manga.
They could have
Um,
done anything other than this, and it would have been better.
This is an S for me.
Yeah, S.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. Yeah, it's not disgusting.
I give it
I put it.
S
It's
or A.
clean.
I just saw an opportunity to rant about this cover, and I
Yeah,
took
no. I understand Ransom. I'd probably give it like an A or a B.
Yeah,
But I understand your hatred for it.
That was
Yeah,
the
totally
point of
got it.
this.
As a
think it
Dragon
was
Ball
I,
fan,
hold
it's
on.
pretty
I,
bad.
I think
yeah,
it's
was-
S.
but I keep it in A because there's no way it's that much better than the Batman one.
It's so much better.
I think it's
Those
a lot better than the
words,
Batman one.
That's
those
fair.
words
That is fair.
are horrible. I think it's S.
I'd rather
no,
burn
I
than
think
lack of words.
I think Batman needs to go down.
Yeah, we could do
I'm
that.
kinda on
Yeah,
Ricky's side.
as long as they're not in the same category.
Okay, we'll put Batman down a B and
Okay,
It's
who
still
put
very
that?
funny to me that Bioshock Infinite is worse than that too.
That's so funny. That
Okay.
text really killed it.
Okay.
Who the fuck put Death Stranding?
Me.
Why?
What's your
This
beef?
it's nothing.
Ooh, Norman
This
Hunter and I
Norman
Reedus.
had the
Reedus.
same. It's Norman Reedus.
Yeah, it's Norman Reedus, but it's like this doesn't communicate anything about like it's also like
This is a movie cover.
Remember the two Metal Gear Solid like box arts we just went through.
Okay, no, yeah.
Going
they're,
from that
they're obviously
to
much worse.
this.
They're
Like,
obviously
also,
much better than this.
Listen,
but, like,
this
I'm
is
not...
a Hideo Kojima movie film poster, right? All you need is like Norman Reedus' name at the top, and there you go.
It's like this doesn't even include BB on the cover. Like
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it'd be
to
a
be
lot
fair,
better
it'd be
if he
hard
was
to
there.
do that.
it's
But,
like no BBs, no BTs. Like it doesn't have
Nothing.
any distinctive element from the game except that like little sensor, which
yeah,
is
he has
like
the sensor, which
not
is something.
really. It's not really a thing in the game. It's there for like a few seconds.
I don't know.
think this
I
is
think
bad.
it conveys tone because it's dark and stormy.
I
and
think
he's
it
wearing
conveys nothing.
Yeah.
I think there is so much potential to like make a fantastic cover art, and they just chose Guy. But yeah, I do think that this I think this also like really illustrates the issues. I think this cover really illustrates the issues with Kojima's obsession with Hollywood as well.
Yeah. Like I
Um,
said, it's just a movie poster.
Again, coming from an outsider that knows nothing about the game or previous games by them, it's not bad. I don't love
Would
it.
it-
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It's just not bad.
It's fine.
Would it make you interested to buy it?
No,
if
Okay.
if I,
I mean
didn't,
I like the title, the Death Stranding, and it like bleeding down. That's cool, but
It's like without context, I think that does a good job though. It's like a mysterious looking like, oh, what is this? Why is it called Death Stranding? It's like raining.
his suit isn't cool enough for me to be like, oh, this looks cool. I'll try this.
Yeah,
It just kind of looks just like a kind of suit of some kind. It's not
If
interesting.
you
It doesn't intrigue me. It doesn't make me want to ask questions. I don't think it looks aesthetically good.
it looks like a David Cage game.
God, you're right.
Yes, actually, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is just the Detroit
I-
Become Human cover art.
I give it an A. Like I think it's the same as
I also
Kakarot.
give it an A.
I give it an A for some reason.
I'd give
Um,
this like a C or a D.
I give it an
In terms of,
S
like,
because for
that
some
cover
reason
art.
we're ignoring the S exists.
Yeah.
I didn't ignore it.
We are
Tried to
not
keep
putting
it.
anything there. We're not going to
We're
apparently.
waiting. We're waiting.
Well,
for-
remember we didn't put any Fs for the best list, so it only makes sense the worst list wouldn't have S's or would have very few. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Who put this?
Me.
I hate this. I hate
It
this
was me.
art
I
so
put
much.
It's
I
ugly.
put this. Yeah.
Yeah,
This shit-
Wait, who
You
all
did
put?
too.
Wait, did
I
all three
put-
of us submit this?
Wait, really?
I submitted
That's
this
so
as
good.
well.
Wow,
That's
that's
so good.
wonderful.
Yeah. This shit ugly.
The
This
original-
Nero looks like he is about to take a shit.
I'm
V
actually
in the
fine with-
background looks like shit. Virgil looks like shit.
Virgil's
Nero-
just there for no reason.
Look, I'll say every person on this box looks cool, but not stuck on top of each other like this.
No.
It's
It
a
looks
sticker
like-
thing again.
It looks like different time eras are fighting against each other in this art.
They should have had Nero behind Dante and have them like back to back or something. I mean, I don't know. Everything about the original box art for Devil May Cry 5 is amazing, and this is
Yeah,
not.
they-
the
did need to
original
change it.
box. Yeah, the original box art is great, and this is just ass.
They
And,
also
like,
they also got this shit
they
here.
worded it up. They worded it up.
Mm-hmm.
The Game
I-
Awards Best Action
I don't
Game.
know
Inclu-
why they
Including Virgil from the Devil May Cry series.
Why is that not just like
Just put 'em on the back.
sleeve? Yeah, put it on
Or
the
the
back. Put it on a
sleeve.
sleeve.
Well, not the sleeve. A lot of
I-
people
I-
like to
I-
display sleeves.
This shit ass, bro. It's so fucking
It's so
ugly.
bad.
This is
I hate the expressions on Nero's
D.
and Dante's faces so much.
I think Dante's expression
I'm
is
fine with
fine.
Dante.
Nero looks like he is actually farting, and
Yeah.
also, what is that pose? Genuinely, like that is an insane pose.
It's just like an action pose. I'm fine with it.
It's
the
not.
poses
I-
are fine to me.
I like that. That's Virgil's like only pose for anything ever. He's always doing that pose. It's so funny to me. He's coming
He
out
has
of
better.
Nero's head.
He has other better poses. I swear to God.
He's coming out of like Nero's like back. He's a weird.
This is a strong D for me.
This looks like
Yeah.
this looks like a bad thumbnail.
F.
C.
I'm gonna go
I
D.
I go C.
I think that puts it in D.
All right, this next one.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I love
Wait a
this. It's so gross.
What is this?
What is this?
So gross.
Oh my god!
Oh, I love that.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
That's
So
an S.
gross.
That's an S tier.
That's S.
Amazing.
That's
I
higher than
hate
F tier.
looking at this so
action
much.
adventure.
This is like when you're looking at someone through like the viewer on your door. What is it
Yeah.
called?
People.
The people.
Oh,
They should have
like
called this
all
game
fisheye.
People. If they
We're
called
g-
this game People, that would have been better.
We're
I don't
going
even.
to have
The thing
to
is, like, I know what most of these games look like as a game. I can't even imagine what this is because this shit's on like fucking like the original Windows or something. Like,
Demons of the Mind.
It's
Why is a
old.
druid? The
I'm gonna
Demons of the
imagine it
Mind?
looks like a bad golden axe, but like the perspective is insane.
Okay, can we talk about? Can we
God.
talk about this for a second? So, assuming this is just a guy whose head is toward the screen and he doesn't have a big head, right? He's like topless, but also his pant color matches his skin color, so like it almost looks like he's just naked or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
It
just
is.
only has a belt. Every part of this looks wrong. Those rocks look like freaking thumbs, bro, coming out of the earth at first glance.
This is F. This is
F.
gross.
This is
This is
yeah.
bad.
F.
His axe or hatchet looks absolutely tiny.
Yeah.
That looks
Um,
like a gardening tool, bro. He is not about to fight some daemons with that.
Dude, his
Damn.
neck has got to be thick as fuck.
Please put it in F,
Absolute
Ricky.
goblin physiognomy.
James and Carter, what do you?
That's like a D minus or an F.
That's an F. I love it.
Okay, yeah. Who has beef with this?
Oh god.
Carter definitely has beef with this. This is
Oh yeah, I
definitely
did
Carter
submit
definitely.
this one. Yeah, I really don't like this cover art.
I almost submitted this one too.
Carter, have you seen the pre-order cover art by the same person who did the Final Fantasy VI box art?
Yeah, the Amano art, the one with the car.
The car? No, I don't know what the car. The
Oh,
like the
well,
metal, the steelbook or one or whatever.
Oh yeah, I do like that one as well, and I do kind of like the one with the original Japanese box art is like kind of a pulled back view of the car, which is pretty nice.
Oh,
But what's going on in here? What is Noctis doing? Why is he putting his arm back? What is his sword doing there? I don't like Gladio doing that. He's just like, yeah, dude, look at that. Look at that. I don't
this
like
is-
it. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. This is just what Final Fantasy 15's combat looked like at launch. This is an accurate representation of the game.
Yo, I like the posing is weird, but I really don't think it's that bad.
I only have one problem with, well, two problems. One, the logo is a bit tiny, and two, the guys at the top, the weird ghost things. Those are the past kings, which are only in the movie and are like hardly referenced. I mean, they're probably referenced in the game
another
now.
thing you have to watch the movie for to understand. Wow, great.
Yeah,
Love
no, all that
that.
stuff on the top of the box art, none of that's in the base version of the game. When this came out, this day one edition, those things were not like even mentioned. I don't know
why
hate
they're
this because
there.
You
That
only
makes
hate
it
this
worse.
because you're 15 fans. I think this is just
Um,
whatever.
No,
don't-
I'm fine with this box art. I actually, again, aside from the tiny logo, I like this box art.
Yeah,
I
the-
think
want
it's
to
good.
like it, but something about it's just so goofy.
Yeah, I don't like the posing, and I don't know if this ever come up from the channel. There's not time to go through it, but like I have a massive beef with Final Fantasy 15.
Don't worry, we're gonna let's play it, and you'll have plenty of time then.
Yeah,
The only good thing in that game is Arena, and we can move on.
we should play the mobile version.
Like,
This
Oh.
is
This sucks
But it's better
not,
than Batman.
It's not the worst. Yeah, it's better than Batman.
Yeah, this is A.
I'd put it in Kakarot category.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
Kakarot.
I agree with that.
I'd say this is a C.
We're
Sounds like
Kakarot.
it's
I don't like it. It's just better than the rest
Honestly,
of
I
the
could go as far as to
ones
say
here.
this is S. on
I'll
the-
even say
Am I spotting a mono art in the worst of tier lists?
yeah, who put that there?
Wait, who? No. Explain this to me. Who
Tyler,
put?
you're turning me
who-
on.
Who put?
Tyler, stop.
What's even wrong with this? Who put this?
I did. I hate this. I think it's so ugly.
Casey, you're
Why?
right.
What's wrong?
I see what you
You're
mean
wrong.
about the
It's
facial expressions.
gross and ugly.
You know what? I take it back. You know what? I actually take back what I said earlier about like the people sometimes looking weird. I really like the way he draws people. I
It
actually
kind of
really
reminds me
like
of
this.
an
like her-
actor.
I like her face and I like her hair. I don't like anything else about the rest of
Who wants to tell him?
He
a
wants to
man.
tell him.
That's a dude. I don't care. I
Now,
like
here's
his
the
face
thing.
and I like his hair, but the
Casey, you
rest
bring
I
up-
don't like.
Casey, you bring up a great point. I don't think Amano can draw men.
That's fair. Here's the thing.
I
I,
don't
was gonna
think he's
say
ever drawn a man
this
in
looks
his
like-
entire life.
he draws like these are actors, like it's face paint, which I think is a cool style. But for Final Fantasy
Like,
specifically, like for
can
the
you-
box art, I don't think it works.
Can you zoom in on the eyebrows again?
I really like the Dark Knight armor.
Those
I like the
okay.
Dark Knight.
Those are women eyebrows and those are women lips. That is not a
I
man.
got
Casey, he just takes care of his appearance.
No,
Casey, just say
men's
you're-
eyebrows do
He is
not
a
look like
paladin.
that.
He is a
Dark Knight,
paladin.
bro.
He is a paladin, and he has to.
That's
he has to look
bullshit,
good
and you're
for his
defending it
Lord
because
and Savior.
you love this man. You're
That's
in
the
love
re-
with him.
That's
Casey,
a
just say you
recently
wanna
Dark
bang
Knight
women.
turned paladin. He is not going to look that pretty.
He looks really pretty though.
He looks pretty there, Ransom. What are you
Also,
talking about?
there's an environment behind them, but you can't see them because they're standing in the way.
Like that is unquestionably a pretty man, Ransom.
We have a bird. of some
I
type or
agree,
something.
and I don't think that's a good decision.
Now is this like a PS1 Final Fantasy?
This
This was
is a
actually-
Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Final Fantasy.
Oh shit! Damn, that's old.
This
They
is
they
a-
did port it to PS1.
This is a D for me. I hate this.
I give it an
No,
S. I think it's
this is
great.
this is absolutely ridiculous to put on.
This is
board.
an S. Like it
I'm-
shouldn't even
not
be in this
good.
tier list.
It's
I'm
not good.
C. I'm always mixed on this
Can,
art
can we
style.
go ahead and
It's a
just
C
say
for me.
this automatically invalidates every opinion Casey gave in the best of your list?
Of course.
No, because you gave some shit ass opinions too.
No, nothing
You
like
did.
that. Nothing like
Absolutely. That's just not pretty. It's not.
that. It is.
It's
Wow.
not. You're wrong. You wear
I like-
ramen on your
Um,
t-shirts. I don't want to hear anything about you being pretty and not pretty.
I like
I have
I
a
like
problem
the
with
combo
that.
we're about to have.
Oh boy, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this?
Who put this?
This
This is the American box art for the first Final Fantasy.
Wait, is it the first one or the third one?
All
This
right,
is
so
the
this
first one.
this is
Okay.
not good.
This
I-
sucks
This
so
is like-
much.
like
This does
Dungeons
suck.
and Dragons kind of. I don't hate it.
This is
It does
like
feel like the cover of a book.
this
I
is
wouldn't
Zelda.
mind.
This is Zelda box art gone bad. Like this.
What
It
year
really
is
is.
this? Is this like the 80s?
Yes, it is. Is this like? Is that supposed to be a crystal? Is that what
That's
that's?
19
supposed to be?
Maybe,
1987.
yeah, that might be a crystal ransom.
That's
I
19,
like
1987.
no
This
the whole
Oh, that.
orb.
Well, what is this shit?
I have no.
A planet,
clue.
probably.
I haven't
or-
played
It's a
Final
blimp.
Fantasy
I think
all
it's
the
a.
way.
I think
It's
it's
a
a blimp.
blimp.
It's a blimp like airship.
Oh, I bet it is the Earth.
It
ship,
looks
you're
like
right.
it's underwater, but yeah, that's fair.
I think it's more likely floating in the sky.
Well, it looks like it has
Yeah.
bubbles coming off of it.
So it being from the
I think
80s
there's like
makes
sails
it
and stuff.
it helps it, but it's still not good.
I think that
It's the most unconfident cover art I've ever seen.
Yeah,
This
it's like
is
there's a
almost
sword and
more
an axe.
this is almost more nothing than Kakarot. Like this is absolutely nothing.
I don't hate it. It's
I
just
would
it's like
say-
Carter said. It's unconfident.
Even
I'd
the
say it's
logo
more
is-
nothing.
Like,
Because
compare-
at least with Kakarot, the name of the game is Kakarot.
And Kakarot is on the cover. This is Final Fantasy. What says Final Fantasy? This is just
Yeah.
anything.
like
this
compare
isn't-
that to the actual cover art,
Look
and
at
it's
the
like
Japanese- look at the Japanese
really,
cover.
really
Oh,
good.
this is the Japanese cover art for the same game.
No,
Yeah.
no. Wait, what? Oh,
Look
you
into-
sent it. Let me
into
look
that.
at it.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's
absurd.
a-
That's
a lot.
crazy.
This is just a movie poster.
Yeah,
is all
no,
this
that's
is.
way better. Holy
Y'all
crap.
gotta realize just how much localization was fucked back then. Like they
Mhm. It
didn't
was pretty
trust
terrible.
anything.
But this
I feel like a
pretty.
pattern is emerging for a lot of my least favorites.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So in the Japanese, right quick, are these women or men?
These are men.
Um,
Oh, the
it-
right on the right's a guy.
Honestly, don't know. These are probably just the Warriors of Light. And
yeah,
they
the guy
can-
on the right is a guy. That's
It
the
can be
Warrior of
whatever.
Light.
Gotcha. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's genuinely what they look like. That's not an inaccurate portrayal of their appearance or armor.
the main characters in FF1 aren't named characters.
Alright,
They're
I'm
just-
fine putting this one in F, to be honest.
No,
Yeah.
this sucks. This sucks.
This
I
is
think-
not-
So much.
I'll
I don't-
say D.
I don't hate it. Like it's not Cheggers or fucking Daemons of the Mine.
Yeah,
I
you know what?
D.
Actually,
I would put it in D or C.
hold on. Actually, you know what? No, arguing like someone without video game experience, especially in the '80s, they look at this. It says fantasy on it, and they see fantasy stuff. Dungeons and Dragons was big around that time.
But even for a
but-
fantasy cover, it's so
Oh,
like
it-
compare that
it's
to like the
still looks like
Baldur's
a
Gate
movie
cover.
It's
still
not
looks like a
confident,
movie.
but it's also not a
Okay, but
terrible
James,
cover. I just think it's
It
not
is
portraying.
terrible because it could have been the Japanese version. There's
But,
no
like,
good reason that
They
it couldn't have
spent
been.
zero
No,
money. And
But
But
you're not wrong.
looking at
But as
it
its own
without
thing.
knowing that the Japanese version exists,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
As
Yeah,
a
I'm
video
fine
game
with
box
D.
art, you would see it and you would say
What?
this is a fantasy game, and you would get a fantasy game.
Like I
think
put
it's
it
a
on the same.
terrible-
It's the same shit as Bioshock Infinite. Like you don't gather anything from it. It's just nonsense on the cover.
Heck, I would say it's better than.
But I
Bioshock.
think it's better. I think Bioshock Infinite is better.
And it's
I
also
disagree.
I think if you look at like the way they localized and did Western fantasy versions of the old Dragon Warrior games, like even those are better than like the Final Fantasy cover. Because with the Dragon Warrior covers, they at least like they cut out the Toriyama art, which should be a crime, but like they still at least tried.
Yeah.
Alright,
Dragon
what's
Warriors
the-
Dragon Quest.
Are we fine with D?
Yeah, I'm fine with D.
I mean, I would argue C pretty hard, but
But
yeah,
enough
I'm
people
fine
are
with
saying
it.
F and D. That it's got to go in D. All right,
So
right.
next we have
the American box art. For
Oh, wow.
Oh
now
man.
you see why we're maybe a little nice to the Japanese one, yeah?
No, the Japanese one was not good.
But do you prefer this?
Kind of, to be
oh
honest.
You
my
are
lord.
full of shit.
Okay,
You are
Ransom.
Snorlax horde boy.
So, Casey, earlier they were joking about not taking your opinion seriously anymore, and I was like, oh yeah, haha. No, I think they were onto something.
Casey, this might actually be the most insane take you've ever had.
This appeals to me more than that other one. That's
Casey,
all
we're
I'm
gonna
The
saying.
kid
Bring you
looks
up.
like
We're
he
gonna
has
bring
been
you up for that
smashed
one.
in
We're
the
gonna-
face
not-
with a hammer.
I'm
Casey,
not
we're gonna
saying
beat
it's
you to
good.
death.
I'm not saying it's good. It's really, really bad. I just
How
don't
is
like
this
the
more
other one.
appealing? How is this more appealing?
I don't know. It feels like an actual game. The other one did not feel like a game to me.
I
It
would
felt
think
like
this
art.
is like some Viking Peter Pan role play. You know what this looks like, Casey? This looks more like claymation than the other
No.
one.
So you
Yeah,
have to
keep
understand.
putting it.
Get in my mindset that I want to look at something and not think about it.
But like, you
This
have to
makes you-
think about it the moment you look at this. 'Cause
No,
I don't
it
know what
doesn't.
I'm looking at, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at, but
Is
I
he
don't have
holding
to.
a-
It doesn't make me want to think about what's going on. The other one does. I don't want to
This-
do that.
This is
Okay.
making me want to think about it. Is he holding a plank of wood? What's
Yeah, but you have
happening?
to
It
get in
looks
my
like
mindset.
He's holding the plank of wood in the other cover as well. That is actually your weapon for a large part of the game.
Well, my thing
Okay,
is his
that's
hand is
fair.
positioned like he's holding it, but he's not
Yep.
holding it here.
Oh, he's
Um,
holding an invisible cock.
Yeah, it happens.
God bless.
The
Um,
fucking girl on the side too. God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
go
really
me when I'm
bad.
haunted by a giant ghost.
Like, this is-
Bargain bin like Renoa from Final
This
Fantasy.
is
VIII.
gross. It is bad.
It's
I
this
give-
is
What
pretty
is this-
rough. This is an F for me.
Genuinely, what is his facial expression conveying?
It is. He just got smashed in the
Huh?
face with a hammer and is now made stupider by his injury.
Why did they?
That's what we're gonna do
this?
with Casey after this, bro. That's fucking insane.
I give it a D.
No, man.
This is an F.
It's
I
not
think
as
D.
it's not as bad as
D.
Checkers or Demons of the
I think
Mind.
it's
I agree with
I
Ricky.
think it
D.
is.
I think it's close. I could put it at F. I really could.
So,
So I guess D overall, because that's
D
an F for
overall.
me, dog.
Wait, if it's 3 Fs and 2 Ds.
but these are
there are
higher.
2 Ds, I
I
think.
will
Yeah,
fight
those
for
are-
that.
those are higher.
Yeah, no, those are worse.
Now
Yeah.
we have a treat here. A Game Boy Advance game.
Wait, time out. Wouldn't the worst ones be on the
Ninja!
right?
It's a ninja!
Ninja.
or
What
Dodge
is-
Rally.
This is new. I've never seen this
I have no idea.
in my life.
I assume it's
Is this a
racing game.
real game?
It is a
Who
real
is this guy?
actual game. Yeah.
Is he in the game?
Wait,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
Why
got
would
the
it-
official Nintendo seal of quality though.
Why do some parts of his face look like a video game and others look like real life?
Apparently, this game has been covered by AVGN.
Oh, I gotta watch that video. What do you say about that? Like, there's
Alright, I looked up gameplay. It's top
the game-
down of a
The game
car.
looks so bad.
Dude,
that
this,
man
this is
he's
Look at-
having a time.
Look at these eyes. Look at the purple,
Why,
bro.
why does he have eyeshadow like
This
that?
is
Why
this
there-
is Jesse Pinkman waking up from like the worst trip ever.
this is crazy. This might be my favorite one so far.
This is
Amazing.
this is like I want to give it an S, but my heart says S, but my mind says F. Like,
okay, you know
it's
it's really
definitely
funny.
an F, but it's so good.
This isn't to change your ratings or anything. This is just some context. But apparently the characters in the game just look like this. They all have hair colors that like match like their flag or their car or whatever.
Got
And
it.
it looks really bad.
It's
Yeah.
indicative of the actual game.
I would
I will
if
give
I
it-
saw
give
this.
it-
If
this
I
looks
saw
like-
this and I was an adult in the mid 2000s, I would buy this just for how fucking funny it is.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I think the game itself looks fine, but holy crap, this is ugly.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
It has to go F though.
This is
It's
F.
F.
F. It's F.
You can barely tell that's a car. Hold on, we have to talk about this. So, is the far right the worst or the far left?
We're not
This is-
doing that.
We're
I
not
don't think.
ordering that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yay! I know Carter
Yay.
put this. I know Carter put this. I love this.
I
shit.
actually didn't put this.
James
I
did
put
though.
this. Yes.
Dog, this is a real cover. This is you buy the Nintendo DS game, and this is what it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The box
This
within
is-
the box.
I really
Oh,
like
I understand what you mean now.
Why did they do that? Ricky, when I sent this, Ricky was like, "You want me to get the actual box art?" I was like, no.
No, because the
This
actual box
is the
art is
art.
fine. The
Right.
actual box
That,
art is
I was
fine.
confused. I was like, James, why would I use this shitty photo when I have this high quality photo? And
But
then
it's
and then it clicked. I was like, oh, okay, I see.
You pull this off of your shelf, and you're looking at this image specifically.
Why did they take
Alright.
a PNG of the
What's-
freaking box?
what's
and
funniest
put it
to
on
me-
the box?
Is there's 2 Konamis and 2 teens? Is like
Yeah.
it
And two Nintendo DSs.
Konami's
yeah, Nintendo
best.
did.
Play it.
I
3X.
can't
Three.
wrap my head around why they would do this.
It literally, someone was like, "Hey, just like take the game's box art, like put it on the cover and say Konami's best." And the person was like, "Okay, I'll take a picture of the game's box art and put it on the cover."
But it'd
And
be
it's just
such a good box art. Like that's not bad at all.
no,
To be fair,
exactly.
we
Well,
are not
this-
rating- listen. We are not rating the box art of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow.
I'm aware.
We are rating the box art of Konami's best Castlevania Dawn of
So
Sorrow.
sorry.
So are these 2 separate things?
Dawn of Sorrow is the original game, and this is a re-release with a terrible box art. We're judging the box art here.
Got
this,
it.
This version,
That clarifies, yeah.
yes.
I,
It's like
this is same level as Batman for me, which I think should be lower. But
this is worse than Batman.
this is worse.
I don't see how
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
worse than
this is
Batman.
worse.
This is worse.
because they took a good box art and they somehow ruined it.
they put a
Like
picture
Batman.
on
like
top of
Batman.
that. Well, with Batman, there was at least an advertising thing. You know, if this just said Konami's
Well,
best, that'd be one
Ricky,
thing.
with Batman, they have justification for doing what they did. This has no justification. I don't know why they
Well,
chose to
they-
do this.
there is justification. If they had a line of Konami's best shit, They
Yeah,
would
but
want
they don't-
to advertise it or whatever.
But the others don't look
Yeah, but
like
they could
this.
put
In a
that
much better way
anywhere
than
over
this,
it.
though.
Like, you don't even need the context. They could have just put the art and then the red banner on the top, and they didn't.
This is the most head ass shit in the world. Like I like this has got to be like D or something. bro.
They could have plastered that behind the Castlevania logo.
That's yes, exactly.
It could have did greatest hits. It's literally
It
just
could have
greatest
been.
hits.
It could have been a
all they had
sleeve.
to
Like
do.
again,
It's the funniest thing in the world. I'm
Yeah,
glad
That is F.
This is
it could have
this
been a
is
sticker.
This is
I
a
put this
strong
as a
F.
D.
no,
this is
for me, bro.
F, but
Okay, I'll say
can't.
D.
it's D.
No. Actually, I have to say F, just because of the picture of the picture. There's just nothing. There's no defense.
I think it's funny.
There is no defending it.
There
It's
really
not
is.
worse than Carnage Rally, but it's pretty terrible.
I think because there is good art inside of it. It gets
I don't think that justifies it.
I think
No,
the
that's what we're
art is
saying.
still there. Like, I mean, I give
Yeah,
it a
but we're
D.
not rating the art of that game. We're rating the art.
The art is still there. Like, if you pick that game up, you still get to see the cover art.
I guess. This would be
But-
like if someone took a photo of Batman Arkham Knight and then they stuck the photo on top of the cover of.
Yeah, this
of
is
the
this
game.
is just F. This is strong F
Like,
for me.
Okay, you're
It's
convincing me. The missed potential is crazy.
It's insane.
I'm gonna assume this is a Ricky or a Casey.
This is not me.
Grand Theft Auto. Really?
Really?
I don't
Really?
mind this.
I
So
don't
What
have
is
any
wrong
problem
with
with this
this?
at all.
I have a beef with this.
Okay.
I had this game as a kid. So the like Vice City, San Andreas, like those covers are iconic. Like, you know what's going on.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
But this is just kind of,
Pictures of things.
it's just very generic shit.
Like, yeah, it's more generic than the other GTA covers, but I still like. I don't think this is bad. I
Ricky,
think it
all
still
this-
has a lot going for it.
On this
Well-
list, this goes an S. This is
Yeah,
there's
but-
nothing wrong.
But I see your point. Like, what's happening here? Like, what's this trying to convey? Like, helicopter.
like
lady with
this.
a gun.
Look at this car. Look at this car. This is not a
Yeah.
cool car. This is just the most standard ass shit car
It's a
like
car.
ever from the mid 2000s.
That's well.
Like,
hold on.
there's
There's an
nothing.
explosion behind it.
Yeah, it's
running
driving
from
away
an
from an
explosion.
explosion.
But the fact that I couldn't tell that,
Yeah,
until he
but it
zoomed
could have
in
been a
is part of the
badass
problem.
car. Like, I mean, it's so nothing to me. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm aware that it's not like the worst art in the world. I just have
Mhm.
beef with it.
Yeah.
I'll give you this is significantly worse than the other GTA box arts, right? But
I would,
like,
I would
it's-
knock
it's
this down
really-
to A.
nah, this is S, bro. This is way better than like Kakarot.
I think it's A. Well,
I
isn't Kakarot
think
B tier?
it's-
This is S.
I think this is S.
Where's Kakarot at? Do we have A or B tier?
It's at A.
It's a,
I would say either high or S.
Because
yeah.
it's still good box art.
Oh boy, we finna
Or
hit him
Ricky.
with the classic. We gotta hit
Oh,
him.
there
with
we
the-
go.
Because I didn't even try because I knew someone else
Oh
would put this.
god! This is my first time ever seeing this.
Classic McMahon.
Is this not the greatest?
Why are his legs doing what they're doing?
why
This
is
is-
anything? Why is
So
anything?
Casey,
Why is
the
it-
people who made this art, they didn't know anything about they just ignored the Japanese story, everything. They just like played the game for a few minutes and they're like interpreted from that and they drew this.
This is Mega
Was
Man.
even-
If
Is
it's
this-
not clear, is this the first Mega Man?
This is the
Yep,
first
Mega
Mega
Man
Man.
1.
By the way, the next few games continue to have some random guy on the cover. They're not this bad, but this is.
This is horrible. I hate
By the
it.
way-
Look, it's got the official Nintendo seal
Yeah.
quality.
Oh,
So
oh, yeah.
Fun little. I love the weird VR checkerboard in the back to make it look high tech or whatever.
yeah, it's just
Fun little-
like look at this city in the back. Like look at this shit. It's just
Fun,
It's
funnily
just
enough,
so-
that's weirdly accurate to the game. It's just the guy who's terribly wrong.
I love
Yeah.
that the sprite for Mega Man clearly is not using a normal pistol. He has a
Yeah.
gun arm, and they somehow missed that.
Yeah.
They somehow missed that.
this is F. There's no other thing but F for this.
Is it the gun? Is it just me or does the gun look like edited in?
It's just
Uh-oh.
like
Like you can't see any of like the
Did it
grip or
happen
the
again?
handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
F.
Yeah, F.
Absolutely.
F.
F.
The
I wanted to
positioning of his
add.
face is hilarious.
He looks wrong. I wanted to add some special context that, as a joke, in Street Fighter X Tekken, they added this bad box art Mega Man as a playable character.
Yeah, it's
Is-
great.
so in
And
the
they just call him Mega Man as the best
in the
thing.
game
Just
is
Mega
are
Man.
these his colors?
No,
No.
he's just blue.
No,
He literally doesn't. I
He's
guess
just blue.
I don't think he even looks like that at any point. They just
amazing.
added yellow for no reason at all.
Glad I
Alright.
could hit you with the classic.
Next.
Come on, man.
That's S. That's an S.
Your eye on the ball, man.
Oh god.
That's
He
amazing.
is
so
fully
funny.
learning to fly.
That's the
so
best box
funny.
art ever.
No one told this man, dude, like make a facial expression, like
What? Who said this?
I
like
did.
smile,
Casey,
like
thank you. It's amazing.
It's
why-
so good.
I love it so much. That's like the best thing ever.
It's really funny.
This would make a really good thumbnail, by the way.
It really would.
Yeah.
yeah.
It really would. Oh my fucking god. I don't know where to put it.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
what
'Cause
is
it's
there to
really
say about
bad,
this?
but
'Cause
really
I
good.
genuinely love it, but it's obviously very bad. Like,
I don't know, dude.
I'd
I
put
don't
it.
know.
I put it in like D or C. Because it's acceptable. Like a normal person would see, like somebody who just likes baseball would probably see this and be like, oh, whatever, baseball. They probably know who this dude is. Like he's on the cover of this
Yeah.
baseball game, so I'm sure he's like.
They simply should have
famous.
had smiling.
it's so.
I mean, special
fucking
shout out
funny,
to-
dog.
There was a really good baseball like games box art like a year or two ago, and it was like anime style with like a cool flaming cape and crap. I was like, oh, that's awesome. This is
This is better.
I don't know what
though.
happened
This
here.
is better.
this is
That
Bro
man is just
does
going
not
through
care.
something. He's going
doesn't
through a
love-
divorce.
he doesn't love baseball anymore.
He literally just got out of divorce.
He
They
learned to
made him
fly.
take this picture.
He learned
He
to
is
fly.
contemplating the ball, bro.
He learned to fly. He became a baseball star. And just neither of those things makes
yeah,
him happy.
I find anywhere from A to C for this.
I
That's
wanted an
S
S
tier.
so bad, bro.
I just-
I actually love it.
But it is
I mean,
it's bad.
Listen, it's
It is
funny in the
bad.
way to. It's funny in a similar way that Batman is to me. This is a B, I think,
No.
Yeah,
No,
BHC.
no, Okay.
because I don't hate
Right.
it.
All right, we finna have a
this next
we
one.
finna have a combo here, boys. We finna have a
What we got?
combo here.
All right.
Oh,
Ew!
Oh,
Guy! He's
This
a
looks like-
fucking onion!
well, why
Oh,
is,
guy!
God, DJ in the background.
This is gross.
Kevin,
the guy on
what
the-
is that pose?
the guy
I
on
lo-
the left looks like someone put him through that smile filter.
I
Wait, why is
hate it.
Akuma? Why is Akuma's like muscle on the right there, like his armpit? Why is that weirdly detailed and real looking?
I love this box art for like I hate it, of course, but like god damn it.
Now
it is
what?
a sight.
What system is this for?
That's a
This
good
might-
Question.
This might be for an arcade machine.
No, it's not. It's not. This is for like the Commodore.
Their
and shit.
poses. This is like Mortal Kombat. The explosions like poorly photoshopped in. Wait, is
Can
that
you s-
broccoli? Hold on. Is that broccoli? No.
What do you mean?
It looks like
What?
orange broccoli. Like they put the
Oh,
explosions.
this?
yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like
that-
burnt cauliflower.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that could just be cauliflower textured.
What
Yeah,
if
and
it
then
is?
on-
Like
Crazy.
that?
Please.
That looks like burnt cauliflower to me.
Could you please zoom in on Chun Li, by the way?
Yeah, please do on the
She's
top
up.
right.
She's on the
She's
right.
up.
She's to the
Come
right.
on, Chun Li. Ricky.
Oh, okay,
Come
I
on.
see.
Is she like jet
Thigh girl.
boots? Is she fly?
Her
Her
face,
face.
looks like a
She-
kabuki painting.
I was gonna say it looks like it looks like that one kabuki painting.
At
I'll give
least
them this,
her
at least-
legs look fine. though.
Yeah, they got
the
her
only thing that
costume
looks okay.
fine. It's just like the faces
Let's shift
and.
to.
Okay, actually, he looks like cauliflower.
Dog, that
See
DJ
his
feels
gums.
racist, bro. I'm not gonna
Dude.
fucking.
Oh
lie.
yeah,
His
no, that
eyes-
DJ feels
racist.
super racist.
Akuma's eyes look like orbs. They look like
Alright.
tomatoes.
This might be the worst I've ever
Wait,
seen.
I'm
Love
sorry.
Dragon Balls in his eyes.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Everyone else's hair looks like hair. His looks like plastic that just emerges from his head. Like, look at it.
I see that. It's just
Yeah.
it's just blended.
Who's the
That's
Native
why I called him an
American
onion.
in Mortal Kombat?
I
Nightwolf?
can't remember, but I think
Why
so.
does why does T-Hawk look like Nightwolf?
He does.
No.
What is he supposed to be staring at?
No one's looking at anything, bro. They're
know.
all looking at
The
different
cauliflower.
No, they're not even attacking
Alright.
Akuma.
That's the fruit
No,
festivals
Ransom, you're
Akuma
wrong.
sells to children on the street.
Oh, that's his arm.
Ransom,
Yeah.
you're wrong. Ransom, the guy at the left is looking right at you specifically.
Also, also,
you.
does this dude have like an extra strand of hair up here? Is
Yeah,
that what
yeah.
this is?
Okay,
I
that's
just-
part of
I-
his design.
I just remembered.
Can you zoom in on the
DJ's
cloud?
DJ's face reminds me
Like this?
of
Yeah, yeah. A random cloud there with the sky when there's lightning to the left.
Strangely blue
Guys.
sky in that one spot.
Yeah.
Ransom. DJ's like face and eyes remind me of the end of Hereditary, where they sneak like the naked man
my
just
God.
smiling in the background.
I have
I'm
no
really-
context for
I'm
that.
really
but that's
glad I
wild.
can show you guys this. Have any of you
Alright.
seen this before?
No, this is my
I
first
think I
time.
have, but
I've
it was a
actually
long
never
time
seen
ago.
this.
Ransom, this is a new experience for me.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad I can show it to you.
Wow.
Is this not the most F-worthy?
How,
This
much,
is F.
how many more do we
That's
have?
it.
Yeah, that's clearly F.
Not better, not better.
We all agree that's an F. Okay.
And we have another Street Fighter.
Like 7.
All right,
Oh, boy.
but all right, hold on, wait. We need to take a break though because I gotta go on food, and this is at least 20 minutes more.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, 20-minute break
No,
then?
grab your phone.
Yeah,
grab your
or-
phone.
No, not 20 minutes. Like
Oh,
10.
20 minutes of this left. Gotcha. All right, go get your food.
Yeah.
I guess I'll also go grab a snack. I promise I'll mute and you won't hear me shitting.
Oh, we want to hear it.
No, we want to hear that, Ransom.
All
I
right,
don't know
I'm-
why I said shitty.
I'm
Why are you so
pausing the
self-conscious?
recording.
Okay, cool.
No.
Game.
Back to recording.
All right,
So
we got a twofer. We got a twofer here. We did one
Next.
Street Fighter. We got another coming up.
we
This one won't
have-
be. This one will get worse as you look at. It'll get. It wasn't me.
This doesn't seem
You don't have to scream,
as
Ransom.
bad at first.
One, I'm going to say, look at the shadows.
Yeah, the shadows are weird.
Hold on,
They
look
don't-
at him
Is-
Bison at the top. Like, why is he look? Why is this? What's
What's
happening
with-
there?
What's with the Shadow Akuma symbol?
So
What's that doing there?
this is not as bad as the other one.
Zoom in on the faces.
It's not as bad. You won't convince me.
It's
No, it's not as
They
bad.
definitely.
No, it's
that does
not,
not look
but-
like Chun-Li.
Like- Like Chun-Li looks goofy here, but
It looks like the guy from Metal Slug. Can you like go to the left a little? This is
God.
not anywhere near as bad as the other one.
okay, Rose looks really funny.
Holy shit.
Oh.
No, it isn't as bad, but I still think
What
it's
is-
crap.
what the
Oh,
fuck?
you know-
What is this?
That's
Bison.
in Bison.
Is this
with
a
his hat's
cloud?
all weird. No, actually scroll out.
No, you can
that
see the
weird,
nose
like-
and face on him.
Yeah,
No,
but
look
it
to
looks
the left.
like
The
a
whole-
fucking cloud.
Well, hold on. Go to the
The
left.
entire look, it makes an entire
Yeah.
silhouette.
Yeah, you see the clouds
Oh,
parting,
yeah, I
the swirls.
see.
That's
Yeah,
his
I see.
cape.
Yeah,
That's
but
It's on the right
like,
side,
he's,
too.
He's like an ethereal thing. He's not an actual
No, I think his
person.
face. Yeah, I think his face looks abysmal. His ghost face there is really ugly, and his hat is shaped wrong. But aside from that, and some weird faces, I don't think this is that bad, honestly. Especially for the time period.
I
that
put
we've
this at a
seen.
C, but
Is
I
this-
think
like-
I think the posing on Chun-Li, Nash, and Rose look fucking awful. What are they doing?
What the
They're
fuck
so
is
surprised.
this?
They're surprised that they're
That's the
fighting.
Akuma symbol.
That's
Yeah.
10 in Japanese. That's just what Akuma has. I don't know why it's there.
I would say this is like a B, really. I don't have much problem with it. I think it's even got some good ideas. It's just not executed very well.
It's
Yeah,
not executed well at all.
I give it like C.
I'm fine with C.
S- B.
Under the sea. B's and C's. Okay.
Next to Bioshock Infinite.
Oh yeah.
Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters.
what even is this game?
Like, what is this? What I have.
I don't know.
idea.
I
That
just found it and
sounds
I
really
thought it was
cool, and I
horrible.
like this box art, but is it?
I don't fucking know what it is. Like,
Um,
it is a
how-
bad box art.
They got guitars.
I'm looking it up.
They got
This
amplifiers.
looks
Nobody
like,
knows Ransom.
This looks like a Guitar Hero cover.
It does.
It might be Guitar Hero ripoff.
The point is that it's so much to look at.
It's a visual novel.
Great.
Get fucked, you- yeah, no, this is bad. Stylistically, it could be a lot worse. Like, it has a theme, but it's also like, as a video game box art,
Okay.
I actually get nothing from this.
You
The-
get like all these words.
If
Are
you
just
told, I would think this is
thrown
a,
away.
The art,
well, they're
behind
like
the title
stickers. They're like,
is very bad.
Yeah, you can have stickers that don't have words. There's one in the top left.
well, hold on, I'm thinking. So like, I thought this was cool box art in my opinion, but if it was like a Guitar Hero game, without
I think it
context,
would-
I would think this looks neat. But
I think it would
the
be
moment I
cool
look at the back
in
of
the
the box,
No, I think it's cool in the game. I don't think it's good for box art.
you know
Imagine,
what's weird is I just looked at the original Japanese box art and it's a lot better.
imagine this for
It's
me.
because it's got characters and crap.
If you would imagine the words in the middle, if the title of the game was just Rockstar, would that not make this just be fine?
No,
If
Yeah.
it was a Guitar Hero
I think
game,
it'd be fine.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
even
I don't care. I don't care if it's a big company or not. This is horrible.
No, I'm just
Here's the
saying,
thing.
like, the fact that it's named Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, what the fuck does any of this other shit have to do with that? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
My
Okay,
here's my thing.
I'm gonna be
Really-
honest. I just now read the title.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That
so
is a
easy.
really bad title.
I really like. I feel the worst thing about this is it's misleading and it's trying to hide what it is. The actual art, I don't really have a problem with. It just feels like a bunch of stickers, which feels like a musician or a fan would have. That's all I really get from this.
It's
I
too
think-
much.
I think this is worse than Batman.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far at all.
that's
I don't think
crazy.
it's worse.
That's
I don't think it's
insane.
worse than Batman. I just think it's bad.
Batman, you can tell it's a fucking Batman game. This, I genuinely have no clue.
I'm
Absolutely.
willing to say it's the same level as Batman, for different reasons.
Where's Batman? B?
Is that B? Yeah,
B or
I
C.
I could not possibly see this like below C, for example. I'm fine with B.
Yeah, B is fine. What is
Already.
this? I don't know what
B
this
for
is.
busy.
What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, this.
all right, Ricky, it's your time to shine. You have to argue this one.
I think it's great. I think it's wonderful cover. It really shows the assets of the game.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there's Try Hard, and then there's this.
This is a James pick, I believe.
Of course.
Now, tell us about why.
Oh
Wow.
shit! I dipped my finger
Why I
in
picked it?
mustard.
You fucking idiot.
This is so sad. Are you asking me why I picked it or why
Yeah.
they did this?
Yeah.
It's you know, if it's not self-explanatory, I feel like there's a few distractions from what the game is.
Well, for the audience who may not know what this game is,
Mm-hmm.
because you've explained it to me.
Okay, so you're walking through GameStop and you see this, and you know, aside
And I
from
pick it up.
the occultic 9 name, like, oh, this is a kinky little anime game. Okay, big bazongas. Okay, you're gonna be very disappointed, for several reasons.
James, are there big titties in the game?
Only her, and only like that, only clothed. Sorry, Casey. I could go on about how it's misleading, but you know,
I have something to say.
I just
This
think it's
is-
not great box art on its own.
This is really funny. Also, like next to the other science adventure games, like especially like the Steins Gate Zero cover art.
Oh yeah, we
I
almost picked
have
that one.
something to say.
Go ahead.
Say it.
I cannot imagine a single Xbox One owner purchasing this game.
Exactly. No, why did they put this on Xbox? These games did not sell well on
So,
Xbox. by
James,
the way.
you're not convincing me that this is bad.
It's
It's ridiculous.
It's
but
really
not
stupid.
necessarily
It's
bad.
really silly.
It's very stupid.
Okay. How about
But
this?
it's not bad.
The logo is placed weirdly. The main character is hidden behind the logo. Very funny. Let's see. So your context for this is Lady with Big Bazongers, and there's a telephone pole. Why is the telephone pole there?
This cover is really trying to get that Persona 4 audience.
It also has
Yeah, the yellow sky really makes you think there's an aesthetic to this game.
strange
It
amount
has
of
thigh.
leg of thigh right here.
Oh yeah, no, that's an
Can I-
appeal.
I
the yellow
must
sky,
say-
by the way, this game doesn't have an aesthetic like that. I don't know why they did that.
The fact that I can see a conveyance of motion through the titties is insane.
Oh yeah, no, she's swinging them around.
She
Bro.
is wanging.
James, this
will
is
knock you
this a main character with the bazongas?
She's like, well, yeah, she's one of the main characters.
Okay.
Please look at her
She's
arm. Please
certainly
look
not
at
the
her arm.
protagonist.
James,
Yeah,
this is S.
Oh yeah, her arm. What's happening here?
Like,
Her arm is insane.
You
Yeah,
don't
this is
have
so
any
silly.
justification
It
that
is
this
all
is
the way
bad.
back.
I
It
gave
is
you
all-
No,
justification.
it's so
it's
silly.
poorly laid out.
Casey.
It's very silly.
It's not bad.
I think
Look
it
at
is-
this. Look at this, Casey.
Do you
see
know
this
how many
shit?
people that draws in?
Oh, it certainly will draw people
Yeah,
in.
but it's awful.
But it's not
I
good box
disagree.
art.
I give this like a fucking C or a D.
I
This
think
is
this
genuinely
They
an
could have.
S.
They could have
I
put the
think this
logo
is
like the top.
misogynistic, like unironically.
Yeah. They could have had the logo. At
I
the
mean,
top
who
and had
cares
the logo
about that,
down.
Ransom?
I do, and it will.
You
affect my
pretend
rating.
to.
I don't pretend. I do care more than
Here's my-
anyone here.
Here's my
yes, I
expert
don't.
opinion. My expert opinion is that I'm fine with the joke, even knowing what the joke is, and the box art still could have been designed better. They still could have. They still could have had big titties.
I think
and had,
it's
like,
great.
the
I
bottom
think
or
it's
something.
funny and ridiculous. I love it.
I think it is
Alright.
competent art,
Casey,
so
uh,
it's gonna be in like C.
I think we found the target audience of this game, guys. It was
Yep.
Casey all along.
You are a
Get
horny
this-
bastard.
Doki Doki Literature Club and Occultic 9 are his favorite visual novels.
That's
That's
true.
crazy.
Okay, so I've been wondering about this next one. First off,
Me
I know it was
too.
James who did this. Second, S. S already. S.
Yeah, that's great.
S. Can we make a new tier S plus and put it in that?
I'm
What
gonna be
is
honest.
that-
I'm only just now noticing the Baku Baku.
Yeah,
the
what is
ultimate
that
puzzle
monkey?
game. I guess
What
that's
is
Baku
that?
Baku. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never
It's the
noticed that till
ultimate
this
puzzle
moment.
game, Casey. That's what it
Okay,
is.
sorry, I didn't read it. I had no idea.
Wait, look back,
Genuinely
look back,
bizarre
look back.
voice
Go
and put
down.
just Sonic in
Those
it.
U's are just toes. There are now toes, more toes on the cover for toe fans out there.
Oh.
I don't know why you
And there's some right here too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
write that down,
really?
Carter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it says pause.
Garfield's
Wait, it
really
says
showing the
copyright
ball
pause.
of his
That's funny.
foot, huh?
Garfield is just showing those things off.
For free.
All right,
Sonic could
so
never. For free.
explain to me how this is bad when we got free feet.
It's actually not. I meant to put this in the best tier list. My bad.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
I think this goes in S, honestly.
It's peak.
It's just
This and Shadow the Hedgehog are the best Sonic covers.
I don't see anything wrong with this really. It's funny. It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's
especially
just they
Baku
kind of
Baku
lazily.
down here.
I guess if I had to argue, like they lazily put PNGs of Sonic and Garfield on it, and then they add a third game. It's a special bonus, and they like are afraid to show it.
I feel
Some
like
weird monkey.
it's just like with Kakarot. It's just nothing. But this
Yeah,
one
it's
is
just
worse
nothing.
because it has words plastered all over. But
Yeah,
it's not
but-
bad.
Yeah, okay. These words do suck. Windows
can do-
95, Windows 98, by the way.
I can do A or B.
I wouldn't say this is the worst one I submitted. That's for sure.
I'd say A, maybe even S.
That's S tier, bruh. Nah, A's fine.
Okay, who put the two-
Harder.
I
I
put
don't-
this. I put
Explain
this
yourself.
This looks like the movie
Ransom.
Rockstar or something.
So what's
because
the
Why is it
story,
blue?
Ricky?
this is literally just screen captures from the movie. All of
Mhm.
this is straight from the movie. Nothing like the game
took
is based on the
screenshots.
movie, but they could have done like art or something. But it is literally everything you see here is from the movie.
Ricky, if they
Mhm.
had done art, then it wouldn't have been as clear that this is an adaptation of the movie.
Which is an adaptation of a book.
I feel like I've seen much worse, like movie tie-in covers.
Yeah,
Definitely have.
I don't think this is awful. I
I'm
think
dying on this hill. It's fucking atrocious. Like, I hate it. It's just movie screenshots. That's all
You
it
should
is.
see the. I
I-
guess I haven't really seen like.
I
the
agree with the
Photoshop
Ricky
movie
on this
screenshots
one. It's
together.
not. It's not good.
it's not
lazy,
terribly
and
appealing.
It's not good,
It's-
but
Appealing, but I'm not offended by it.
yeah.
I am
Yeah, I'm
extremely.
not
I
upset.
had this game as a kid, by the way. That's why I know this.
Damn, we should let's play this.
No,
Like
we
this
didn't.
is a very ugly. It's very ugly.
Typically, when there's a game based on a show or a movie, they just like take that show's like, key art or whatever, and not like screenshots from it. So it is bizarre.
I think it is
But,
really
like, I
cool
don't
that
hate it.
Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli are giants in this adaptation, and they're just gonna smush all the orcs with their feet.
Yeah, like they could just knock that tower down. Like
Yeah,
pretty
that's
easily.
like a Lego to them, really.
Or shove it up their ass.
That's true. And there's another one over here.
I have a criticism.
Wow,
I have
there's two of them. There's two towers.
I have a criticism. Aragorn is looking forward. Gimli is looking right. Legolas is also looking forward. I would much prefer
Because
left.
they are literally screen captures
I understand
from the
that.
movie.
No,
Actually-
they're in a big battle, so they're
Yeah.
probably all targeting different
Yeah.
people.
Gimli is
Yeah,
watching their
I
back,
think
man.
It would look
Yeah,
better if
Ransom.
Legolas was looking more left. That's all I'm saying.
Gimli's watching their back, and those two are fighting us.
Ransom,
the
stop nitpicking.
That's
This
what this
is really-
is for. What
this
is
is really-
what are we gonna do?
viewer. This is really a game about how the player is in the wrong. So Ricky, really, your opinion is wrong here. They're
Oh,
fighting.
God.
They're the
It's-
heroes.
This is by EA too. That makes it worse.
I
Did you
can
just notice?
I can put it in A.
Of course, I just noticed, James.
I think they should have put the right tower closer because there's two towers.
This is like a C or a D for me.
Why is
C&D
there no-
for cease and desist? Forget it.
Why
out
is there
loud.
no plane here?
I want us to make that joke too. I couldn't figure out how to do it naturally. You didn't succeed either.
I did
This is
way
so
better
sad.
than you could
This
have.
is so sad.
The best thing to do
Um,
is just right when it comes up, you go, "Oh, the Twin Towers."
Ah,
Try and not acknowledge it.
I don't
lowering
get it,
Twin
Ransom.
Towers.
Okay, that's fine. I still
Yeah.
give it an A.
The
I like genuinely can't work
It's
up an
a B.
opinion about this. This is so like.
It is very. It's
Yeah.
not.
I need to see the letters. Can you close the? I need to see the tier list. No, I need to see
Oh.
the tier list letters so I can think. This is like an A. I don't mind it, to be honest. I would look at that and be like, oh, it's an adaptation of the movie. And look at
I
the
would
back
go
of the
D.
box. So bounce it all out, probably a B.
Probably be. Yeah.
that's probably fine.
So Yakuza
Yeah.
3. I'm gonna guess this is Carter.
We need to have a real conversation. You
Yeah.
call it Yakuza or Yakuza?
It's
Yakuza.
supposed to be
I say Yakuza.
Okay, Yakuza. Got it. Yakuza 3.
It's
It's
actually
just the
like
mo-
Dragon 3.
Wait, is that
It's
that
just-
girl from the Eco box art? That's crazy.
It's just the model of Kiryu with half his face cut off. Just
I'll give you this. This
He's
does
looking at me.
suck. This does suck.
Can you zoom in on his upper lip?
He looks
Oh,
so
yeah,
young.
It's really
you can
gross.
see his pores.
No, you can see the pixels. Crazy.
That's
I'm
really gross. Oh, please don't zoom in too much. That
zoom in
triggers
more.
me.
Is
Please
there something
don't. It
on the
triggers
app?
me.
Oh, you're
Hold
gonna
on.
trigger him.
Can you scroll
I'm
down?
actually looking away right now.
There's like a mark on
That's
the
your good though.
in the mature logo. There's like a thing on it. That's crazy.
What is his hair on the side? What is that?
That's what we call the Tekken Hachi.
It goes all the way down past
Like
his
a comb.
ears.
This is why you don't use models in your game covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
The dragon's cool though. It's very Japanese.
Like the dragon
It's the dragon.
is nice, I guess. It's
Oh my
just,
gosh! It's just like a dragon.
Like, what am I supposed to get from the Kiryu's expression?
You know what's
Sorrow.
funny is if this had the correct title, this would make sense. It's like he's like a dragon. Like okay, it's like having them next to each other.
Even
But they
so,
call it Yakuza.
even though this still sucks, bro. Like this is.
hmm
Yeah, it's bad.
No,
This
I'm
is
just saying I could at least see the intention if they at least kept the actual title. It's so fascinating.
And it's only on PlayStation.
Yeah, that's so sad. PS3, no one owns that.
Ass.
PS3 has no games.
This is so sad.
PlayStation
Yeah,
versus console.
why would they release their game on a system that has no games? Like,
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
To be the first game
Yeah.
ever for the PlayStation 3.
This never came out.
That's
though.
crazy.
This is
They
the
wouldn't
first-
even release the first two.
Where do I place it?
Like a
I
I need
need
to
to
see
look
this
at
here.
the list. Let me look at the list.
Yeah, we gotta like we're at this
Um,
point we're comparing. Like, that's
Probably.
Probably it's a D for
I'll
me.
go with D.
Really?
I would say
go.
C.
I'd go A. I don't think
would
it's
go,
that bad.
I would go B. Like, it's not that offensive.
I
like
would
it
throw
more than
this in
Bioshock
C.
Infinite. I mean,
In
less.
fact, can we like lower Bioshock Infinite down a tier? now?
Actually,
Like,
I put it on the same spot as the baseball guy. For me,
Can,
so
we,
B.
can we lower Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah, that's fine.
I really want to lower that now. Okay, yeah, and Yakuza 3 I'm fine being in C at least. I don't know about B. Does anyone else want it in
Yeah.
B? Besides
B is
Casey?
way too high.
Yeah, I think C is good for that.
All
And
right.
then
Who
Alright.
put
what's
this
left is
next
the-
one?
It's the worst box art ever made. I
Who
guess.
did this?
It wasn't me, I promise.
It wasn't
You know
me.
what's okay? Here's something really I didn't put it. Here's something really fascinating. Is they
Ransom?
combined.
Ricky?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No.
It must have been Ricky or Casey.
Ricky?
Oh, Casey, you did it. Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So I find it fascinating. They combined Steve's older model with like the darker beard, and then they like last 10 years they had one without it, and then now they combined the two versions of him into one.
So
Where he looks way
I
too clean, but he
I
also
just-
has a beard.
I really don't like this.
Really?
Why?
It's
What's
just
wrong?
not appealing to me. It just doesn't feel like Minecraft.
I think
This
this
looks
is
like
actually a
it's-
perfectly
I don't know.
fine cover for
The
Minecraft.
majority of yeah, I think it's fine. I think it could be a lot better though.
I don't disagree. I think it looks. It's trying too hard to look like a toy.
Like the majority of this is just that little mountain that they're standing on. That's the majority of it. It's just they could
Right,
do
but-
so much better than this.
But the mountain gives them the opportunity to show height and scale, and also
And
have
also,
enemies coming out.
This
of
is
the
a
cave.
company that makes so much money. They are so rich. They could do better than this.
Would you rather like Metal Gear Solid art? Like, I don't.
I would like
Yeah,
them
I
to do
don't-
better Minecraft art.
Do you
I
have a
don't know what-
preferred
I
like
don't know,
Minecraft
like-
art?
What you would want here?
They
My-
should have used the Minecraft 3DS artwork. Really.
I want something that's not this. This is just boring and bland.
Well, I got news for you about Minecraft, Casey.
Minecraft's not boring and bland. They're
That's
stupid
crazy.
when it
Oh.
Shots
when it
fired.
comes.
Wait, is that the guy from Smash Brothers? That's crazy. They gave him his own game.
They did.
Minecraft is infinitely better than Kingdom Hearts.
This is
Ransom.
It
Super
includes Super
Mario
Mario
mashup.
mashup. I don't know what that is.
Emas.
That's the best part of the
Emas.
cover.
It's a whole skin pack with music and stuff. Look, they got the zombie and Alex and Steve from Smash and the pig and the creeper skins for the
They got this
Miis.
cow out here by
They
itself.
got the cow out there. This is peak.
Yeah, I agree with Casey. Like, it's kind of fine.
It's alright.
It's
This is almost as
It's-
good as the Shadow that
It's like that's all it is just fine. And for as big as Minecraft is, I just think they can do a
But
lot
I mean, Minecraft is a game for babies, so you know.
10-year-old
well,
babies.
if you're
This-
buying it for the Nintendo Switch, then
Yeah. So you're selling this game to children. So I mean, to a child, this is like, oh yeah. Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I
I-
mean,
I
to
don't
be
think
fair,
that's
they're
fine.
not gonna be judging the
I'll put this
cover
in.
art anyway. They're just gonna be, oh, Minecraft, yeah, I'll buy that.
I really
Minecraft.
don't mind this.
But Casey, be aware, in like 5 to 10 years, there's going to be somebody else making a tier list of best game covers, and some
This will
Gen
be on
Z will have this as one of the best game covers of all time.
I will find
If it's
their
in 10
address
years,
and boil them in
for like
lava.
10 alpha.
I don't know if it's in 10 years. I feel like that'd be more Gen,
Gen
Alpha.
Alpha.
Whatever
Maybe
the
low
fuck it
low
is.
Gen Z, high Gen
Somebody.
Alpha somewhere.
But
I-
anyway,
Yeah.
I could put this in S. Like this is no worse.
I think
than
it's
the
A.
EA cover.
I think it's A or
It's
S.
S.
I'm fine with either.
yeah, I put it in A.
All right.
So hey,
I don't think it's gross or offensive. It's just boring.
They should have put the two towers on there, so it was at least one of those things.
There
All
you
right,
have
let's
it,
figure out.
everyone.
No, let's figure out the worst one.
Hold on. There you have it, everyone. Final Fantasy 15 is
No,
better
we-
than Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
But
Final Fantasy 15 is better than Devil May Cry 5. It's pretty simple.
um,
God, we figured
So
that one
the
out.
worst one, the worst one,
Carnage for sure.
Carnage.
I don't think.
I
I
don't-
don't think it gets
Street
worse than that.
Fighter, or Cheggers.
I
Checkers
don't.
is good.
Checkers is not the worst one. It's between the car one and then the I don't even know Street Fighter one.
The Mega Man one is pretty
Street Fighter.
bad. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mega Man
Yeah.
one is
Here's my
bad.
thing. With Mega Man, you know it's about a guy shooting stuff, and with Street Fighter, you know it's people fighting. With Carnage, you really have to look.
It's
at
a
this
car.
shit.
It's a car game. It's a
That's
car
But
game.
no, the car is like blurry and purple, and the guy is like.
That's
is he-
clearly a car.
That
Was
is-
he hit? Okay, but was he hit by a car? Like,
That's
is he
still
hitting
not-
it?
Still not bad. Like that's
No,
that's,
it's really bad.
I think it's really bad.
the
Also, it's really
color is
funny.
awful, don't get me wrong, but I
also-
obviously got that it's a racing game.
I just
you-
noticed this.
can
Can
you-
we talk about how they had like the checkered flags on the R, but also the whole thing is on a big checkered flag?
Yep.
Can you go back
really
to the
funny.
Street Fighter one?
That's
Which
so
one?
good.
Street Fighter 2. Yeah, that one.
It's so good.
This one
so
is
bad
just
at it.
this is just the worst one to me.
It has
I
so
can't
many
do it.
different elements that are bad. I think I agree.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know
think
what?
there's a scene. I don't think there's a single redeeming quality of this image.
I think I have to agree. For what Carnage is, you can expect that to be low quality, but this is Street Fighter 2, bro.
Yeah.
This is rough.
This is the
This is
biggest game in the world. At
you
the
can't
time.
you
Like,
can't even intentionally make something this bad. Like you
And
have
they got,
to
they got
actually
the fucking
suck.
burnt cauliflower.
They
on
got the
cover.
They cut
cauliflower.
the cauliflower.
They got the racism. They got the
They-
Onion Man.
They got, bro. I don't know what they were thinking.
Who is this?
Cammy. That's
That's a
supposed-
great
Cammy.
question. She doesn't look like Cammy, that's for sure.
Doesn't. Can you zoom in on DJ, the black guy on the left? Because this is abhorrent. This is actually awful.
Why did they do that to my
That's
man?
just not okay, bro. That is so not okay. And you know, Casey, you said it. We really brushed over it. The fact that Akuma's hair just morphs into his skull.
Look at
like,
these neck veins.
Oh,
Yeah, I really said that. I really said that, didn't I?
you
Wow,
did,
Ransom.
And it's like it's
I can't believe you said that, Casey. That's crazy.
it's really bad.
But Ransom,
I
he
think
has the
it's-
same ears as you.
His
he
ears
doesn't.
don't even connect correctly. They come out of
They
his
don't.
cheekbone. Also, his tomato eyes freak me out.
Looks like, bro.
Thank you. His freaking tomato eyes are so gross.
I want
Just
to eat his
everything.
eyeballs.
What's going on
Ew.
with like his eye? What's the spot, like the little red part of your eye where tears come out of your tear duct?
You're.
What's
like,
going
I
on
don't
with
know,
that
ketchup.
on Akuma? Like, can you zoom in?
It's
Who?
just ketchup,
This
man.
guy?
I don't know.
Him, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Akuma.
Like, what is that?
That's a
Yeah,
mole.
that thing right there.
He just can't cry. I'm agreement. This is the worst.
Yeah,
I think this is fine to
I
say
think
this
is
is.
the worst.
Carnage is a close
Yeah.
second, but
I'm
this is
glad I can show
abysmal.
it to you guys. I'm so glad.
Thank you for showing us the worst thing we've ever seen, Ransom.
You're so welcome. Now you get to know. Capcom was really on some shit with their box arts back in the day, man. Because the fact that like Mega Man is down here too, almost just as bad.
Just have
Holy
it be
shit,
known.
dude.
All right,
No,
Yapper. That's
Ransom.
the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you for watching.
Bye.